Hi everyone. I wanted to take a moment to go over our week 1 discussion question. I'm hopeful that this will help you not only complete this week's assignments for the discussion, but also future weeks. With each discussion, you'll see that we have discussion expectations, we have a discussion prompt or place where it will tell you to discuss the following, and then a grading rubric. I want to spend a minute here just talking to you about the grading rubric so that you fully understand how I grade your discussion post and how you can earn full participation points. To do so, you will need to do all of the following criteria. Let's go over each of the criteria. The first is responsiveness to discussion assignment prompt. To earn maximum or full participation points, all components of the discussion prompt must be addressed in your initial post. So if you don't answer all of the questions, then you're going to get fewer points than the maximum available. The next criteria is application of assigned reading materials. To earn full points, you need to make meaningful connections between your readings, materials, personal reflection, current event, etc. to earn these full points. What does that mean? Well, what that means is that while you're answering your discussion post, in full, you need to bring in some content from your readings, from a personal experience, from a current event, to bring that into the conversation. What did you read that can support your answer? How can you elaborate on that based on your reading materials, on something that's current in the news, or even a personal let's move on to the next criteria, which is generates engagement within the discussion. Here, I'm looking for you to demonstrate analysis of others' posts by extending meaningful discussion by building on previous posts. So what does this mean? This means that you take what somebody else has read or posted in their initial post or a response and use that to extend the conversation, to further grow the conversation and keep it going. I'm not looking for a response that says, "Good job, I agree, good luck in the class." Those things do not generate engagement. When you read somebody else's post, I'm looking for you to continue that conversation. If you agree, explain why you agree and what's it based on. Is it based on some reading materials? Can you pull some of that into your post, your response to them, that shows why you agree? Or maybe you disagree because of something you read. Pull that information into your response so that the person can see that. Or maybe you weren't aware of what they shared at all. So you need to go and read some information and share with them. Thank you, for teaching me something that I didn't pick up from the reading material. I went back and reviewed XYZ and learned that not only the information you shared is correct, but also I learned something else new, and share what that is. So I'm looking for you to help grow that conversation, just like you would if you were talking to somebody face to face and they post something or say something and you're responding. I'm looking for you to have a conversation. The next criteria is quality of language use and proofreading. To earn full points here, you need to have writing that is free of grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors. The next criteria is quantity of contributions. To earn full points, you must exceed the required number of posts. The required number of posts is an initial post and 2 replies. To earn the full points, you need to exceed that. So you would have to have an initial post and 3 replies minimum to earn full points. And our final criteria is timeliness of postings. Here, to earn full points, you need to participate 4 to 5 times throughout the week, and all of your posts need to be submitted on time. So a participation is per day. It doesn't count if you're submitting 4 posts in one day. That's participating one time. I'm looking for you to participate on multiple days, and that goes back to those expectations. So if you are posting on 4 or 5 different days throughout the week, you can earn full points. So let's look at the discussion prompt for this week. It states, the route of administration of a drug, which means how it's taken into the body, determines how well it is absorbed into the blood and its speed and duration of action. Of the methods of drug administration covered in this week's reading assignment, which method do you think is used most often and why? Be sure to describe the method you selected and defend why you think it's used most often. So use this grading rubric to help guide your post. Make sure you're answering all of those questions. So here's one. Which method do you think is used most often and why? So there's your second question. Here's another. Be sure to describe the method you selected. So whatever method you select, give a description, and then again, defend why you think it's used most often. You've told us why, but now elaborate on that. Defend why you think it's used most often. This will have some great opportunity for conversation this week, and I'm looking forward to see what you come up with. I hope this has been helpful for you.